Good morning, everyone. To everyone that is supporting the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. For those that are new to watching, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share, everyone, if you will. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. We are nearing the end of February, and it is time for a garden tour. I hope you enjoy. Over here is the Tiny Tim tomato. You see how much it is spreading out? This is a Tiny Tim tomato, guys. I started this in my AeroGarden. This is my sorrel, and I have some onions in here. They are starting to bulb. So the basil plant here that I was waiting to awaken, it has not, so I'm still not quite sure if I'm going to go ahead and pull it or let it sit for maybe a couple of more weeks. We'll see. Right here I have my curly kale, and I also have some onions and garlic in this raised bed also. I think what I'm going to do is take these out, and I'm going to put these in individual pots because they do not like the sun. And as it starts to get warmer, this area here gets a lot of the afternoon sun, which they do not like. So I'm probably going to take these out of this raised bed. Here is my cabbage. They are still doing really good. Here is my African blue basil, and look at it, just beautiful. I love African blue basil. I also have onions in here as well, and my little bling is still going. Look, it's starting to get more tomatoes. So here I have some Thai basil, leeks, rosemary, look at those flowers, cilantro, and I have an Italian basil back here as well. I still left my cayenne pepper here. It's actually starting to get more flowers on it, but I think I'm going to pinch those off and let the energy go towards growing new foliage like here. So it did overwinter quite well. I have some radish back here. These are doing well. These, not so much. And not quite sure what's going on with these. I think maybe it's getting too much sun, and they are a cool weather crop. And then I have some radish in here. They're doing good. I have some Italian basil, some more rosemary here, and I do have a couple of little onions and garlic in here as well. Over here I have some spinach and Swiss chard. I have some lettuce. I have some spearmint here, my celery, and my Bordeaux spinach. And this is where I cut my celery down to the stump, and look, it is coming back. I have my green stalk, which has herbs, bok choy, and strawberries. See, the strawberries have awakened and they are starting to come on in. I also found some pineapple sage at Lowe's yesterday. I couldn't help myself, I had to buy them. Lemon variegated thyme. I have some chamomile here. Some mums that have come back. Dianthus. Here's my broccoli. I'm getting side shoots on those. This one, seeds are already, well, almost ready to harvest on my red mustards. My blueberries have awakened, and look, there are some blueberries on there, and loaded with flowers. You see that? And my blueberry bush here as well is full of flowers. The mini petite roses are doing good. My Nectar-Z over here has lots of bulbs on it. And look, it's getting ready to start growing foliage here. You see that? This one is my dwarf grapefruit. This one is my blackberry bush, and as you can see, it's getting new foliage here. This is the chicken garden over here. So the onions and the garlic, they are coming in these empty spaces where the marigolds had died off. I did plant new seeds in there, so hopefully they'll come up soon. And the other flowers here, they are about to bloom. I cannot remember the name of these, but they are beautiful. And I'm sure someone in the comments will let me know, because I forgot. So this marigold obviously needs to come out. Say hi, girls. That's Sadie, Blanche, Rose, and Goldie. And they like a lot of attention and snacks. So this is where I have my chocolate mint, echinacea, wheatgrass. I have some sugar snap peas here. I have orange mint over here. I have, let's see, apple mint here. And I have some other herbs. I have chamomile. I think that's watercress on the end. That's an Italian basil that died off. I'm hoping it comes back, but if not, I'll replant. My carrots did sprout. And of course, I can't remember what I planted there, but I did plant some bush beans out here. I have carrots here. So far, I think I only got 2 sprouts. Looks like I need to water. It's a little dry. And these are my collard trees. They are really tall. I'm thinking about cutting that one down some so it can bush out more. And these are some more collard trees here. These raised beds are where I have my grapevines, and I also planted onions in here. And look, they are coming up really nicely. And the grapevines are starting to get a little bit of foliage on it, as you can see at the bottom there. I was concerned for a while, but it looks like they are doing fine. And then we're going to move over to this grapevine. This one looked so bad. I thought it was completely dead, and so I hadn't planted anything else in this bed until I figured out what was going on with this grapevine. But as you can see, the leaves are coming in, so I guess it is alive and it's doing well. So I think in this bed I'm going to put some herbs in here, trying to be a little bit more intentional about companion planting. So I'm going to put some herbs in here and maybe even some strawberries. This one is trailing rosemary. I have some celery, red mustard, and Chinese mustard in here. I have some mint over here, lemongrass. I have more broccoli, and these are given side shoots. It looks like these are going to seed, so I may go ahead and let it, or haven't decided if I'm going to go ahead and harvest those and just let it continue with the side shoots, but we'll see. This is my kale. I have a sun gold tomato here. It's been getting so cold in the mornings and during the night, and the wind, so I've been covering this with a shade cloth, and it's still doing good. It actually overwintered pretty nicely. This one is a mojito mint. This celery right here, it's stunted, so I'm going to go ahead and most likely clean this whole city picker out here. And this cilantro has gone to seed, and I do have some onions in there. So once I clean this out, I'll just plant the onions somewhere else, and I'm going to use that for something else. This is my Brussels sprout plant, and it is doing quite well, and it's in a smart pot. Some chocolate and pineapple mint here, and this stuff smells so good. This smart pot, I put some potatoes in it yesterday. I have some dandelion here. I have 2 different varieties of sorrel in here. I have my lemon verbena, some sage. This is the black currant. Some stevia that's coming back. My potatoes. I have some leeks and some rosemary back there. And I have a trailing rosemary here. This one has cilantro, leeks, and garlic. And the elephant garlic that I planted in here, it has sprouted. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think it was only 5. Oh, there's the other there. And this one was a purple basil. That poor thing. I did plant some more, so it's fine. I'm going to empty that pot out. This one is a husky red cherry. It's most likely going to get tossed, although it is getting new foliage and new flowers. I'm going to get rid of that one. This one is a basil mint, and it smells so good. This is another stevia, and it's starting to come back. It died off, and it's doing good. This one is oregano, and I have more African blue basil here. This one is a sage. That's rosemary. I have some carrots in there. This one is a little dwarf tomato. It looks pretty bad. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna take these tomatoes out and do away with that one and plant something else. I have some radish in here. I have more kale in this pot here. I have another tricolor sage here. My lavender, and the bees are going to work on this. And this pot here is the fava beans and sugar snap peas. So they are full of flowers and they are doing their thing as well. And then I have some peas on here that are probably actually ready to go ahead and pick. My goji berries over here still aren't doing anything. So we'll see what happens. And then I have this beauty here that's just waiting to be seen. My little pineapple plant is doing better. Since I repotted it, I'm going to trim it up a bit, but it seems to be doing okay. All my roses are coming back in. I cut those back. This one is my blood orange tree, so I'm hoping to see something going on this year. Last year it had some issues, so we're going to see what happens. This one is my peppermint rose, and as you can see, the foliage is coming back in. And this one is some yellow roses. So that's it for the garden. I'm going to show you my seedlings. Oh, my lemon mint. This one smells so good. And I do have another mini petite rose here. This one is pink. This one is really beautiful when it's blooming. These are all my seedlings that I started from seed, and they are doing really good. These are all the tomatoes. I have peppers. You see that? They are doing really good. And this one is which one is this? Basil dark opal. And I forgot all about my banana plant. It's been covered most of the time because it does not like the cold, but it's still alive, and that's all I care about. So I'm going to go ahead and trim up these leaves most likely today. It's nice and warm already this morning, so I may even come out here and plant my strawberries and herbs in this garden bed over here to get that going. And I also have some more onion bulbs that I need to plant, so we'll see if I get all that done today. Thank you for watching and have a fantabulous day. Happy gardening, everyone.